Shake what you got. The captain's gonna give you everything that you want, my nanobot. You're never gonna leave. Just move in the RV. But you're acting like Kathy Bates did in Misery. Nanobot. My little nanobot. My little nanobot. My little nano. Nanobot Andy. Captain bought you 5 pairs of panties. But you're still not happy. Everything seems like it's going great. You're all over him, then accuse him of rape. Nanobot, you really like to shop, using all the money the captain drops. But then you get upset when donations coming in. Ram Ranch and the chat hands. Nanobot, my little nanobot. My little nano, nanobot Andy. You seem really nice, Captain. If you need help, please blink twice. The way she's acting, I'm kinda scared. She's gonna shave your head, then marry your hair. She never cleans, she's really lazy. She's giving master classes on being crazy. It's looking bad now that you're back at the lake. It's looking like the whole thing was one big mistake. Nanobot, my little nanobot. My little nanobot. My little nano. Nanobot. She's so hot. Shake what you got. My little nano. Nanobot. Shake what you got. My little nano. Nanobot. Shake what you got.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
I just realized that my mic wasn't working. I have no idea what was going on. What is the stream thing? Dream YouTuber. He's 21? Who are these people? This entire world just passed me by because I had old parents, didn't it? Okay, dream out. So wait. I don't know who this is. What the fuck is a dream? Nope.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
I don't even know what he did wrong. I don't even understand what's happening. What was that? Okay. I guess we'll check see if there's anything on woke right now. There's not. Crime was a problem. Here we go. Like I started just watching like crime videos on YouTube, in which like I just don't even watch specific news sites, and I'm not even like I'm not even how you say like I'm not subscribed to any news channels. I'm not like besides like a few of the big ones like Vice and CNN, Fox News, MSNBC. I'm subscribed to those kind of things. But like I just started watching like when a crime pops up now. A murder in my city or city over. And now no matter what I do within like the first 10 videos there's going to be something like this. Oh, what the fuck? Not Tucker.
Developments in the ambush murder of a Polk County teenager. Today, Sheriff Grady Judd announced the arrest of 2 teens, including the accused shooter, and they're still looking for 2 more. The sheriff says they set up a trap, and 17-year-old Tiger Tagore drove right into it. Fox 13's Ken Suarez live at the Polk County Sheriff's Office with the rest of the story. Ken.
It's certainly an unsettling story no matter what the age, but what we're talking about here, as you said, Cynthia, is teenagers, 16, 17 years old. That is the size of it. So when you think of teens, what do you think of? Maybe going to football games, going to the prom, innocent things like that. But the sheriff says there was
I think of
nothing
crime
innocent
now, actually.
about what the
I just think of little criminals being raised by just the most horrific of teachers, and led by parents who don't care if they're even lucky enough to have one, let alone 2 parents in their life that will even attempt to give them a halfway empathy, love, and respect. So I don't think of sock hops and finger fucking and going to the prom and homecoming. I think about that when I think of teenagers from 1973 listening to the Beach Boys. Even then, like, someone had some booze. It's like the 1950 kids were the ones that were high on life and having malted shakes and, long dresses. Terrible convertibles because just coming off the war, just getting into the hand of making something with a roof that'll last. I don't know what my last point was there, but you get it. I don't think of football games and Cheerio with the teenagers these days. I think of TikTok, and I think of them doing methamphetamine and fucking since middle school, and commie teachers and guidance counselors giving them the green light.
Football games, going to the prom, innocent things like that. But the sheriff says there was nothing innocent about what these two teens are now charged with.
Javon Berrien Jr., a junior at Bartow High. His cousin, Marcus Johnson, a junior at Fort Meade High. Both just 16 years old.
Javon and Marcus both are charged as juveniles right now. But what they did is not a juvenile crime. It's an adult crime. It's cold-blooded, first-degree murder.
The murder of Tiger Tagore, just 17. Earlier this week, detectives say Tagore drove to Gordon Heights Park outside of Bartow under the...
All right. Well, first problem to Jerry was that you drove to a place that doesn't seem like it should have a Heights in the name that is respected. Like, I didn't feel like I heard Wuthering Heights. I feel like I heard, like, Grapefield Heights or, something not even non-native to Florida. And then you add Heights. It's not a good. I don't know. It just, let's find out a little bit more. Where was it again? Hold on.
Detectives say Tagore drove to Gordon Heights Park outside of Bartow.
Gordon Heights Park. So it's in okay. I want the census. I want the Wikipedia. Give me the deep dick dive. Nope. Just give me Bartow now. County seat of Polk County. This piece for where is this? Oh, this is like this is like central Florida. Okay. Get all the text on? Okay, get most of the text. You know what we'll do? We'll do that for today. Why not? Why not? So here we are. This is Bartow. Blah, 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 da, da, da. What are we looking for? Geography. 51 miles east of, southwest of Orlando. 39 miles east of Tampa. I always forget that Tampa's on the west side of the Florida, isn't it? Hold on. I always forget. I always think that Tampa Bay is on... Yeah. I don't know why. I think that Tampa Bay is on... right on the ocean, not inside. I always feel like it's... I always feel like Tampa... If I'm going to be honest with my Florida geography... I think I would think that Orlando's like here, Tampa's like here, and Jacksonville is like here. But I'm an idiot. But I don't know. I always forget that because you see just water and then you think, oh, ocean, but it's facing west. That's the Gulf, right? Yeah, it's not even an ocean. Just it's all the shitty benefits of the ocean, but it's the Gulf. anyways, you learn, you remember stuff every day. So, demographics, blah blah blah. 67% white, 24% black. What's the poverty rate? Where's that? There we go. The per capita income for the city, $18,000. 23% poverty rate. And it's obviously these numbers are skewed and stuff to, you know, both be worse and better and stuff, so super high poverty, super not good spot. Have we gathered that, guys, yet? It's just not a good place to grow up, probably. Alright, give me a second. We'll play the video again here.
Under the impression he was going to sell them marijuana, but the sheriff says it was a setup. They never intended to pay. When Tagore got to the park, 4 guys walked over to the vehicle.
When they jerked the car door open and our victim saw that a firearm, and he said, "No, bro," or "Wait, bro," he tried to leave. And as he put the car in gear and tried to leave, that's when he was shot.
A tip led investigators to Berrien's home a block away from the park, where they arrested the 2 teens. Detectives also say they discovered important...
You did this a block away from your apartment or your house? Also, imagine had they just been able to wait like 6 more months. They could probably had a face tattoo.
Important evidence in the home. Drugs and the gun they say was used to kill Tagore. Now the focus turns to the 2 other suspects who are still on the run.
But we're not going to stop until we arrest all 4, at least, suspects who descended upon this truck to murder this 17-year-old George Jenkins High School student.
So we have 2 young guys
who also
unfortunately
had some
charged with first-degree murder at
dang
16 years
kush.
old. You have to ask who was the gunman. The sheriff didn't come out and say that Berrien was it, but he said it doesn't take a Rhodes Scholar when you find the gun that was used in his house, in his room, put 2 and 2 together. Back to you.
Yeah, it's all pretty disturbing, that's for sure, especially with these ages involved.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ken.
Yes. Tucker went inside a prison? Hey, what did Tucker do?
A new episode of our documentary series, Tucker Carlson Originals, out tomorrow. Maybe the most dramatic episode we've done. We went to El Salvador to take a look at the deadliest criminal gang possibly in the world, MS-13. Here's part of what we found.
These are their cells. You can see they're pretty tightly packed.
They're all active members of different gangs here.
There are 12 men to a cell. They're pulling them out of the cell and then going through it forensically, looking for weapons, drugs, communications devices, any other kind of contraband, tattoo needles. We were just in a cell as they were doing that. Pretty rank. This is...
Okay. All right. I could watch this. I could get behind this. Tell me more, Tucker.
This is a bulletin board for guards, and it tells you how many MS-13 active members are in cells right now, 427. And according to the people who run the prison, there have been no murders. We can't verify that.
One member...
I actually kind of believe that. Like, I'm sure there's a few. And I'm sure there's stuff happening. But, like, you know, they're all there for the same reason. They're all there pretty much been paid by the same guys. I don't know. I kind of believe that they're not killing each other. I don't know. They're probably killing each other.
Member of MS-13 agreed to sit down with us in the prison yard.
I'm doing my sentence like 25 years in this place.
Are
Are you still in MS-13?
Yes, I do.
Would you ever leave?
Not yet.
How long were you in the United States?
I did like 10 years.
How did you get there?
The train.
Yeah, the border wall's doing a really good job. Look, I mean, we should be able to have, our borders not completely, we should have our own defense and whatnot. But oh my God, to think that it works.
Would you ever leave?
Is getting there.
I did like 10 years.
How did you get there?
The train.
The episode's called Hunting MS-13. El Salvador is getting their crime problems under control. There are lessons, believe it or not, in El Salvador for us.
Yikes. I hate the comments in these kinds of
some
videos.
new developments in the
I hate the comments in these videos because you just I hate this guy. I hate the comment sections in the in political videos because just really, regardless of whose side it is, it's just it's a devoid of charisma, empty vacuum.
You know, it was just 2 weeks ago that Dwayne McGriff was convicted of murder for killing the owner of a car wash in Tampa. He was sentenced to life in prison for that. But apparently prosecutors aren't finished with McGriff. He's now facing a new murder charge. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez explains how both murders are connected and how both victims are related.
He told me he loved me before he died.
Ashley Mobley is still healing over the cold-blooded murder of her fiancé, Dave George. Telling her 4 children was even harder.
Daddy got hurt today. And my oldest, he's like, yeah, Mommy, I know. Is he okay? And I was like, no, Daddy's an angel now.
Dave owned up.
Oh, God. So, 4 kids.
Daddy
didn't specify that they're all his, but I want to see what is he accused of owning, and then we'll go. We'll play devil's advocate, of course.
I hurt today. And my oldest, he's like, yeah, Mommy, I know. Is he okay? And I was like, no, Daddy's an angel now.
Dave owned a popular car wash on East Lake Avenue in
I don't know if I would call it. I know that the car washes can be hangouts for some people, but I don't know. I don't know if using a popular car wash is a good term to use. Oh, well, hold on, you never know. Dave George. All right, hold on. We're going to look up his name. We're going to... Okay, so this might just be a family that owns car detailing and car washes. I mean, you always look into the situation. There's got to be something else. I mean, I know that it's wrong probably to go and judge this man's character. But, just seems odd that you and your cousin were murdered in separate incidents by the same guy. Just randomly, and there's nothing nefarious going on. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not being too crazy about that. Like, you own a car dealership or car wash. Your cousin owns a car detailing business. Guy just happens to murder both of you. Something weird. Alright, hold on. This is kind of weird. Is it the same guy? Oh. Okay. Now I was all fucked up here. Okay, McGriff was convicted. Now faces a second murder charge for the cuff of George's cousin, Alvin Joseph. Prosecutors say McGriff killed Joseph between 2016 and 2017. Year before he gunned down George at the car wash. Oh, okay, there you go. George's fiancée, Sid McGriff, thought George and Joseph were snitches in the neighborhood and wanted revenge. Oh. Wow. I went through this whole long thing, and I mean, there was something nefarious going on. It's a fucking guy who was just probably jealous of these guys who might have a little money, and we're doing it like, legit. I have my doubts about anyone who owns a car detailing place or a car wash or a primarily cash-driven business. I have my doubts about you. Just off the top, I'm more suspect. I mean, this would be a totally different thing if it was like a Middle Eastern family with an all coin op laundry, business. The sketchiest guy I ever met in my life was about a 75-year-old man who owned a laundry business, but he also his family had owned the building that it was located within, so he owned the whole building and then operated the laundry place in it, and he built an apartment inside. Like, he made it look like one of the buildings was for lease, but there was like a full apartment in there. And I worked at this bar that was located right behind it. And he, would come out the back door of his, leased building that was just where he lived. And, he had a permanent parking space back there, and, just, hiding in plain sight. He, he didn't really drive anywhere because he was constantly fucked up on blow and opiates. And I mean, seriously, he's like a 75-year-old man. And just partying so goddamn hard. What's for dinner? Leftover pizza.
Tampa, but on April 4th, 2018, at 11:30 in the morning, Dave was gunned down by someone he knew, Dwayne McGriff. This grainy surveillance video shows McGriff riding up on his bike to the detail shop, stopping next to the gray truck, and quickly riding off. Ashley was on the phone with Dave moments before the shooting.
He's telling me, I gotta go, I love you, I gotta go.
McGriff was convicted and sentenced to life in prison last month, but prosecutors aren't done with him yet. He now faces a second murder charge for the death of Dave's cousin, Alvin Joseph. They say he killed Joseph between 2016 and 2017, A year before he gunned down Dave at his car wash, Ashley says McGriff thought Dave and Elvin were snitches in the neighborhood and wanted revenge.
He assumed Dave and his cousin Elvin Fathead had told on him.
Ashley says she never missed one day of Dave's murder trial and will do the same for his cousin. She says the days of McGriff terrorizing the neighborhood and her family are over.
Every breath you take, that's a breath that you took from Dave. That's a breath that my kids don't have with their dad.
Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
What a sad, horrific story. What's going on here?
Hay un joven que se está ahogando, producto de los gases lacrimógenos. Hay un joven que se está ahogando. Dispararon aproximadamente 10 bombas de esas gases lacrimógenos en menos de nada. Que tome, que...
Sí. Ay, muy interesante. There's a video. There's a guy I wanted to. This guy. You know what we'll do? We'll do this instead. Let's do a cooking with Jack. Down to down. All right. Okay. Okay. This is worth it. Why not? Fuck it. This is Cooking with Jack. I'm gonna go. Let's get ready. I'm gonna. If you're not, if you're on the East Coast, I'm sorry, whatever. But it's dinner time. I'm gonna heat up some leftovers, and we're gonna get cooking with Jack.
Hey guys, how you doing? Jack Scalfani here, Cooking with Jack show, and there's a story that goes behind this. Okay, the story is 6 years ago, I made a dinner that I didn't film. It had barbecue sauce, it had pulled pork in it. It was amazing, and it had onions in it, and it was just delicious. So I didn't film it, and I had said someday, 6 years later, right? Someday I'll film it for you guys. Well, this is the day. So I'm on Facebook, and the memory comes up. It says 6 years ago, you promised you would redo this, and I'm like, I should have redone this, right? And it's really a good recipe. It was amazing. I remember it like it wasn't I remember it like it was 6 years ago. But anyway, the bottom line is we're doing it today. It's you can do a slow cooker, you can do a pressure cooker, but today we're just calling it a pressure cooker barbecue beer pork. Okay.
All right. Did everyone get that? I know I sped it up. I should have sped it up earlier through the boring part and then not through the exciting part where Jack tells you the name of the meal.
Do a slow cooker, you can do a pressure cooker, but today we're just calling it a pressure cooker barbecue beer pork. Okay, that's the name of it. So come on in close and I'll show you all the ingredients.
A pressure cooker barbecue pork. Because when I think of moist, delicious, fall apart meaty barbecued pork that just buttery, caramelized, just melts in your mouth. I think of cooking it in a pressure cooker.
All right, this is it right here. Okay, let's run down. We got a butt roast, and it can be a shoulder or butt. Either one, they're identical. Pork,
No, they're
that's
not.
your pulled pork right there. Got some big, huge onions. Look at these. You can do 1, 2, 3, however much. I want a lot of onions, so then you got smoked paprika, you got cayenne pepper, you got salt, pepper, you got barbecue sauce by G. Hughes, the sugar-free version.
Now, we should also mention that Jack does have a line of his own sauces and isn't using them. He has his own sauce. He has his own sauce. Jack Scalafani, YouTube chef signature sauces in a Walmart near you. Wait, what? Wait, is this an interview? Your Jack Attack 69. Tell me the 69 is because of the sex position. It's not something like your birth year. I launched my YouTube channel because before I even thought I'd do anything with it, so Jack Attack was taken. I wanted a number I would remember. 69 came to my mind, not trying to refer to sex positions, just a number that's easy to remember. Then the channel took off, and now people always ask me about the 69 and why YouTube does not let you change a channel. Okay. So at one point he was at one point he was going by Jack Attack 69. Of course, note the right hand that doesn't move on account of the stroke. And account for the fact that he has had his own signature sauces sold in a fucking Walmart. And here he is using another company's. I digress.
Sweet and spicy, very impressed with this line. And then you got Guinness beer. We'll be using that. And a little bit of olive oil to cook in, all right? That's it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is make our seasoning. So we're going to use this bowl here. And I'm going to start with the smoked paprika. Oh, I want the spoon open. There we go. You're going to eyeball it. We got that. Got cayenne pepper. A little bit of salt.
Good chunk of salt, actually, Jack. No judgments, but
A little bit of pepper. A little extra pepper. There we go.
all right. I mean,
Perfect.
I would have done
That's
about
all
that
we
much
need.
pepper, but then a little bit less salt. But probably more of the cayenne.
Give it a good mix around.
It's not a good mix around, Jack, but all right.
There we go. I should have put garlic in this, but that's not what the original recipe didn't have garlic. So I've got the ingredients right there. They're all mixed up.
No, just put garlic in it then, Jack.
So now you're going to sprinkle it.
Oh, God. Wait for him to just accidentally plop it all.
Get
There
it all
is.
rubbed in.
Oh, God.
Let it sit here for a bit. Flip it over. Okay, first thing we're going to do is grab the oil and heat it up in the pan. Go ahead and pour that in right now. We're going to brown our meat. I seasoned it. We're going to sear it real quick before we put it in the pot.
Wait, why?
Pressure cooker, excuse me.
No. It gets worse. Oh, he is awful at this.
All right, guys. Once again, give this an outer crust and give it a good sear on all sides, crust. And then put it back on the tray, and we'll take it back to the pressure cooker. That's when it gets cooked. Needed a few people to help me flip that, but man, they nailed it. I didn't do anything. I don't deserve any of the credit, but that sear looks really good. Just go ahead and drizzle just a little bit of oil. We got all the seasoning in there from the meat. Leave it in there, because that's going to help us saute our onions. Put it back on. Make sure you got a flame. Yep. All right, go ahead and pour a little bit of beer in there. See how it sets up everything? Then go ahead and scrape those bits off the bottom. The beer will separate it. We got our beer in here now. One whole bottle in here with the onions. We're sauteing it, cooking out all the alcohol. It's picking up all the seasonings from the beer. It's also deglazing the bottom.
Deglazing the bottom.
Bits. That's right. That's why we pour alcohol like wine in a pan after we're done like searing meat. So first we put the meat in. So I'm going to get some assistance from my lovely wife. I'm putting the meat in. We go ahead and dump it in there. That's a lot of meat.
Once again, he can't do that.
Here we go. All right, grab your wonderfully sauteed in Guinness beer onions and pour that on top with all the juice and everything. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh.
Just because there's never enough beer, there just is never enough. Never enough. Wait, any more? Any more? Nope, never enough. Love that Guinness, especially when you cook with it. It's even better. Okay, then you're going to take a whole bottle of your favorite barbecue sauce. I'm using this one because it's sugar-free, and it's sweet and spicy, and it's really good. I'm very impressed with this brand. This is the G. Hughes brand. And you go ahead and put that in next. And get the whole bottle in there. Oh my gosh. Can you tell I'm excited? There you go. Is that goodness or what? Just kind of spread everything out. Get all those onions down there. Get
this
the
is
sauce
just brutal.
over. Oh.
I mean, this is just... You can go subscribe to him. 474,000 subscribers. It's just utter nonsense. Oh, comments are turned off, of course. And the like and dislike ratio turned off as well. I'm going to give it a like. I mean, look, I like you, Jack. You're a good guy.
Oh, okay. 50 minutes. Cook it on high for 50 minutes.
That's right. Cook it on high for 50 minutes because it's a pressure cooker. And this is what it's supposed to be used for.
You can go short if you want, but first time I did it was 50 minutes in this. I think I did it in the Instant Pot, but this is the Ninja Foodie. Okay, let's put it to 50 minutes. Go ahead and hit start. We're good to go. 50 minutes on high. Hit start. Make sure it's going. Make sure the vent's closed so we'll let the pressure out as soon as we're done. All right? I love you guys. I'll see you in a few minutes.
I love you guys. I'll see you in a few minutes. Ew.
Okay, guys. It's done. I'm so excited. Okay, 6 years in the making of this video. All right? We're going to vent it right now. You're not going to do natural... So if you don't vent it and you let it get released...
I watch this man's videos to make fun of him. This is nothing about eating food. This is about watching people embarrass themselves eating food. I would never do a stream about food. That would be weird. I just think it's very odd that this guy thinks I'll make a YouTube channel where I pressure cook a chicken or a pork and think that this will be successful. Wait for the reveal of this.
Release pressure. It's called a natural release. And then if you vent it, it's called a venting release. So we're going to vent it right now. Watch. Always wear a glove. Back away so you don't burn your face. And let it come out. There you go. Okay, once again, when you open your pressure cooker, the lining of the lid will have water. So, or juice, or whatever's inside. You're going to want to tip it back in, shake it a little bit, and put it off to the side, okay? I'll show you what I mean. Ready? Here we go. There you go. Drip it back in. And put it over here. All right, let's grab some piece of meat and just twist it off. And look how beautiful that comes off. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Let's rip that off. It's amazing. It's been in beer and barbecue sauce, and it just looks, it's to die for. There we go. Look at that chunk. Look at that.
Oh.
And the onions, they're all kind of caramelized and beautiful. It just came out great.
No. No one is into this. I'm telling you, it's top secret, Bear. No one is into this. No one is watching this and thinks it's good. There's entire Reddits dedicated about how he's terrible. Reddit. Cooking with Jack. I tried the party cheese salad and mayo cake with my friends. My friends and I decided to make and eat the party cheese salad and mayo cake. We spent the entire day making these monstrosities, and oh god, the smell. Jack in a scooter. I checked up on the god of mayonnaise yesterday. Noticed he was in a mobility scooter. Jack licking the man batter off his huge face. Again, Jack in his cock action. Balls and right hand cock in the mouth. You know he slows a great knob with that chubby mouth. He's not beloved. He is to be mocked and mocked alone. Okay? No one is watching a Cooking with Jack video because they have a food like problem, like where they're like, I have to watch someone else eat, like get some sexual, weird fetish that people get off of eating food. No. Cooking with Jack is strictly, I mean, look at this. This is the wrong video. Look at it. He made it in a fucking pressure cooker, for God's sakes.
It's amazing. It's been in beer and barbecue sauce, and it just looks, it's to die for. There we go. Look at that chunk.
That's not what it's
onions,
supposed to look
they're
like.
all kind of caramelized and beautiful. Oh, God. It just came out great.
No, it didn't.
I can't even wait to put this on a plate. I just broke up a little piece. It filled the kitchen with barbecue beer smell. Do you know what that smells like?
Yes, I'm an American Jack, you fucking retard. God damn it, I know what beer and barbecue smells like. That's not one that I want to have.
Here we go.
Yeah, eat it right over the... Gonna share it with the whole family, and then, you're gonna just use that one fork. Yeah. Yeah, eat... Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Wow. Now I know why I made it the first time. Got a little spice to it. A little chili powder. Cayenne pepper. In the meat. Yeah, just a little bit. So we'll be serving this up for dinner tonight. You guys try this out and let me know what you think, all right? I love you. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
I want him to be thrown off a bridge. Oh, Irrational Times is alive.
Hey guys, come on in. Okay, so today we're going to be doing Nashville Hot Maple Lollipops. You know, I've ordered these, like I think I ordered them on Jack on the Go at Party Foul, and they're really good. They look good. They sound exciting. I'm going to attempt to get a knife and clean these drumsticks. So we're going to get them prepped. I'm going to see how good I can do. And then, if I can, I'll wait till Tammy gets home. I'm not going to cut a finger off, I promise. But I feel motivated. I feel like life's good. I feel like I'm going to do more in the kitchen today. So I'm excited, and that means I'm going to be able to accomplish it.
If, yeah, 474,000 subs, but, you know, I would rather, to be honest, have, like, right now on the main channel, like, 600 and, like, almost 300 on this one. I'd rather be at my spot and have, like, 80 people watching me that are like, I really dig what you're doing, dude, than having, like, 474,000 people being notified each time I make one of these monstrosities. Now, I also love that had this just been a straight roll, you could have convinced me that this 40 seconds almost was just a motivation for him to start cooking. And it's that you can tell that Jack's been depressed. This was in April, so a couple months ago. You can tell Jack has been depressed because he's going, look, things have been bad, but it's a new day, it's a new month, I feel good. I'm going to accomplish things today. I'm not going to cut off my finger. And if I have to wait until Tammy gets home, I'll do it. But by God, if I believe in myself, I can do it. And I will accomplish it.
Wait till Tammy gets home. I'm not going to cut a finger off, I promise. But I feel motivated. I feel like life's good. I feel like I'm going to do more in the kitchen today. So,
sir, his right arm doesn't work. What would you expect him to be doing? What job is this man to have? His arm doesn't work. He's got a stroke arm.
I'm excited, and that means I'm going to be able to accomplish it. Okay, let's see if I can do this myself, okay? I'm going to put that at the very end there. I'm only doing this to one leg. I'll have Timmy to the rest, but I want to see if I can get it.
Okay, he's already giving up. You probably shouldn't have put the whole part about you succeeding, Jack, if you were going to just give up. Holy shit, he already gives up. He's already giving the fuck up. Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack. I'll just do the first one. I'll have Tammy do the rest. Poor Tammy's been at work. It's not even her day off. It's not even like she got a good night's sleep and now she's like, okay, I can fucking... You know, we have all these fucking kitchen utensils for Jack and his stroke hand, and I'm still rolling chicken. And those sauces didn't sell well at Walmart because he keeps using other sauces instead. Oh man, let's hear that again. Hold on.
I'm going to see how good I can do, and then if I can, I'll wait till Tammy gets home.
I'm
not going to cut a finger off, I promise. But I feel motivated. I feel like life's
he
good.
He made it through
I feel
one.
like I'm going to do more in the kitchen today. So I'm excited, and that means I'm going to be able to accomplish it. Okay, let's see if I can do this myself, okay? I'm going to... put that at the very end there. I'm only doing this to one leg. I'll have Timmy do the rest, but I want to see if I can get it done. I'm holding on to this leg. Okay.
All right.
Cutting the meat all the way around. See how I'm doing this?
Oh my God,
So
no.
a line.
Oh my God, no.
Basically, I want to remove all the meat. So I want the meat just up here. I don't want any of this meat. Okay, so let's...
Jack, no.
See how we're doing that. Let's rotate this leg in my hand. Okay. Keep it going. Whoops. Right like that. Don't cut myself.
I kind of want him to cut his hand off.
And basically, you're going to trim all that off. You want just the bone. So I got to keep going around.
Look, it's not my problem you don't know the entire lore of Jack. You learn.
Okay,
it's like a radio show. You learn things as they come along. Okay, good job, Jack. There you go, Jack. All right, this is just... Look, like I said in the title of the video, what should we be doing with these retards? Should we be euthanizing these retards?
We got one little section here.
Oh, good job, Jack.
Okay. So clean it up like that. Get the leg clean, get the skin off, so it looks like a lollipop of meat, okay? Let me get all the other ones done, and I'll meet you with the seasoning next. Okay, as you can see, we took the whole family pack of chicken legs. You don't have to do this many if you don't want.
No, Jack. Remember, you did one, and then Tammy did the rest.
Okay, as you can see, we took the whole family pack of chicken legs. You don't have to do this many if you don't want. And we have cleaned them all. Okay, they're all the bottoms are cut and cleaned, and they're all skinned. And they're going to look beautiful once they cook up. So we will season these next. You guys ready? Let's do it. So it seems to be a race against time because we got the rain coming in and I'm barbecuing outside. But I've got the kettle grill under the patio, so it's covered. It's all cool. So let's get started on this. Come on in close and I'll show you what we got. 2 steps. All right? You get your chicken. You're going to season with the natural hot and cook the chicken. Then we're going to dunk it in maple syrup. This is sugar-free maple syrup.
It's fucking maple syrup? I really didn't read this far into the title. It says right there, Keto Nashville Hot Maple Lollipops. That's not what Nashville Hot is, sir. I thought you were at least making it look like a lollipop and then putting it, like, dousing it in hot sauce. What? Why wouldn't you then just... Why did you need to make this a lollipop? Why didn't you just make chicken legs with... All right, now I'm mad for Tammy. She has to come home after work and then cut for him his little meat popsicles so that he can fucking put sugar-free maple syrup and some shit seasoning on it. I would kill him. Tammy, if you ever see this, just put a pillow over his fucking face. Tammy, remove his CPAP machine. Remove it. Then put a pillow over his face. Just let him die. By the way, that's what we've decided to do with the retards. Euthanasia it is.
We're going to use that after we're done seasoning and cooking, okay? So let's go outside and get our fire started. There's our pond there. I think we're missing a few fish. Not sure what happened to them. We got to check with the cats. All right, guys, as we're cooking on, we got some wood chunks. We got a few kind of wood sawdust fire starters down there. We're going to light on fire to get this fire started. So as you can see, I got one of my fire starters started. We're going to see if that'll take hold and get those wood chunks lit. See if we can get that going. This thing should be raging in a minute. Guys, the goal is every We're going to call them lollipops because we've trimmed them. There's no meat down here. It's just meat up here. So basically, you're just seasoning the meat. I'm going to show you how to do one. Then you can do them all like that, okay? So you don't want to season the bone. You just want to season the meat. And you can do it heavily. There you go. Okay.
Jesus.
Turn it over. And do the other side.
Wait, what? Jack, what are you doing?
There we go. There we go. There's one. Okay, here you go. They're all seasoned. They're all ready to go.
Look at them. My boy. What did he do to him?
Keep the seasoning off the bone part. It looks better presentation-wise, but...
Jack, no. No, this...
You're not chewing on the bone anyway. You only want the flavoring on the meat. So that's what it looks like, a family pack. So the second step, we've already seasoned the chicken. We've cleaned it. We've seasoned it. It's about ready to go on the grill. The fire's started. We're just waiting for it to get a lot hotter. So the fire's going right now. So now let's get one of our little pots. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dump this whole bottle in here and take this out onto
the whole bottle? There's like 10 pieces of chicken there.
the kettle.
You just need a side of maple syrup, Jack.
And this way it'll be warm, but we'll be able to brush it on the chicken, dip the chicken, whatever we want to do with the chicken. I'm thinking we're going to dip the chicken. I'm not sure yet, so we'll take a look and see. Let's open this up here. But right now, let's get this open and ready for the grill. There we go. This whole thing's going in.
No.
Whole bottle. Oops. I've never tasted this. Oh, that's delicious. And that's sugar-free. Yay.
He's going to die.
And it's very mapley. So let's get this ready to go outside. As soon as the chicken's at a certain point of cooking, we're going to dunk each piece in here, and then we're going to put it back on the grill to caramelize. Hopefully. This is all an experiment. I'm just kind of trying it out myself first time. I saw somebody else do it, and it looked delicious, looked beautiful. So let's see if this works. There you go. They're on the grill. They're seasoned. Time to go get the maple syrup.
No, it's not.
It's 500 degrees in that kettle. It's roasting hot. You can see the heat coming out. Look at that. Yeah, and it smells amazing. Unbelievable. I know this recipe is going to be awesome. We're dunking every lollipop in the sugar-free maple syrup and putting it back on the grill.
Ah! Look at it. No. Oh. I did the wrong thing. Hold on.
Grill.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that color. That's not... That ain't right.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one am I going to try? Let's try this one right here. You guys ready? Here we go.
I can't even. I can't even. Look at that.
It's burning my mouth. That natural hot with the maple sweet. Sweet and hot is my favorite combination. Salty and sweet's good too, but sweet and hot's better. This is so good. Unbelievable. So I'm going to try this combination on steak and on ribs and other things.
Steak and ribs lollipops? What kind of person do you think wrote that kind of recipe? My man, the bear. I think someone who's mentally deficient. Like I said, we're going to have ourselves a discussion on what we need to do with the mentally disabled in our world. Euthanasia, it is. Hold on. I can't even.
But I gotta tell you, this came out great. Oh, it's hot. Where's my water? Oh well, I gotta go get some water.
Hold on. Let's go back to, what was it, 7:48, I think. There's a better, I think, freeze frame of how bad that chicken is. Right there. I want a nice photo of that. See, cooking with Jack. That's going to be that photo. That's going to be one for the old records. For the old intro and slideshow. Alright. What a show. What a metropolis and space program we live in. But I think I'm going to head out for a bit, see if there's some protests that pop up a little bit later. If not, we'll be, I don't know, maybe I'll play Red Dead Redemption and just narrate what I'm doing as playing it. But it'll be like a fan fiction version of it. So I guess maybe if I don't come back tonight, tomorrow's stream will be, what should we do about Chinese people? Euthanasia? And we'll have a discussion. Scientific discussion. Until then, by God almighty, look at that chicken.